Welcome to the very first episode of Milocity Podcast. I'm Kiss Boy and I'm here with some incredible individuals.
This is a good story.
Try.
See, this podcast is all about sharing our journey through music.
Yeah.
How we started, what drives us, and how Milocity came to life.
Right.
If you're an artist, a producer, a content creator, or you love good music, this podcast is for you. So let's start. So guys, what was your entry point? Did you start off as an artist, a producer, beatmaker, or something completely different?
Me, I start as rapper.
As a rapper?
Yeah, as a rapper. I started off as a rapper. But then, I guess I had to switch because I was lacking that energy, that ruthless vibe that rappers normally do have. So at the long run, I found myself singing. So you know as it be now. I just decided one day that I was going to do music. You get, because then my guy in school, you get, was the one always talking about, and he's going to the studio, secondary school by the way, saying we like do music, all those kind of things now. So actually I was laughing at him. You get, in my mind, I've been laughing, this guy will go fuck up, this guy will go cast us, all those kind of things now. So he went to the studio and it was mad. I was like, this thing easy like this. Before you knew it, I found myself in the studio. Then it was this song by Future, F up some commas. I don't know if you remember that song.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that was a song. So I did a mistake on it. Whistler recorded me that year. I don't know if you've heard about that guy, Trisha.
Who?
Whistler.
Yeah.
He was the one who recorded.
Is he like in Jaws here?
Yeah.
He's a producer in Jaws.
Yeah. He's a producer in Jaws. So before I entered that studio that year, I'm on a pressure. I just did fear. I just panic. I don't feel enter studio. I just did fear. You know how it is now.
My first time recording was terrible.
Exactly. I just did fear.
My tongue was
funny enough,
it
was a great one. My guys loved the jam. Funny enough, sometimes I still go back and listen to it, and then trust me, that's just how it is for me. Yeah.
So
That's
well for me. Like it's funny because I started like as a singer.
a singer.
Yes, and also not even a gospel singer, a spiritual singer because
Spiritual.
Church boy.
So what's the difference between
Church
spiritual and
boy.
gospel? Because
don't worry when there are levels to this shit.
Mad.
So like my sister was in band.
Yeah.
I had a cousin that was staying with us. He sings. He has a very nice voice, even though sometimes it's annoying because it's kind of high pitch. So I started into singing a little bit. We usually write together. There are times that we'll go out together and we are singing like on the railroad or something. And we are singing freestyling songs.
Spiritual songs.
That was how I started spiritual songs.
Yeah.
Specifically. So I went to a studio to record and then they charged me 3K. And then this was like 10 years ago. And 3K then for me was a lot because I was still in secondary school also. Yeah. So I went out to hustle to get money. In between, I think the next break I came, I went to the studio again with my 3K. And they said, no, the price now is 7K. So where I want to get the 4K from. So I went to learn myself. I started on my phone, actually. Started producing on my
What software were you using then?
Can I remember? It's music something. It was just a mixer. Like it has like loops on the site. So you just download the loops and then you mix like your beats in it. And then you can record vocals on it and you can actually mix those vocals, even though the quality was very terrible. But did I care? I didn't have money to go to the studio, and it was bad because there's this other app that I see a lot of it these days, but it just has pads that have different sounds on it, and then you click and it begins to make sound. I started using it later on, but like the first original one that came out then it was long. I switched to that I think 3 years later.
Okay. So, what made you think you want to start this music thing professionally? You understand, anybody can be a musician.
Yeah, of course.
Can go and sing, but they have professional music. So, what time did you decide I want to make? You said your sister was into.
Yeah, she was in the church band.
Church band,
yeah.
So that is in church band and you just sing.
Yeah. Actually, I was in the church band for 2 months.
For 2 months, okay.
So that's fast with everybody like that.
On my run, after Christmas.
So what made you want to decide to go to professional music?
That year it was Nasty C. Nasty C was popping.
Shout out to Nasty C.
Man, shout out to him. Nasty C was popping that year, and I had one girlfriend that year. My guys, if they eventually watch this podcast, they will know who I'm talking about. Because I had this girl that year. She was actually feeling my mixtape, and I was like, I have to be serious. I have to be like nasty, see, get all those kind of vibe now. So it was at that moment I decided that, this is it. Because people around me were telling me like, you did try all those kind of things. They were encouraging me now. They were giving me vibes. So yeah, it was at that point I decided that, look, this is what I'm going to do. So yeah, that's it.
Actually, it's kind of tricky on my own part because I didn't have a point that I said I want to do this like professionally. Even till now, I'm not looking at it like I'm doing music professionally because what I do is whenever I want to sing, nobody has, all these songs I've released myself. I recorded them myself, everything.
Nice
I think there were only like 2 songs I didn't like produce a bit. So it's just something that I do casually till today. It's not like something I take it seriously. Of course, I love music like mad, but it's not something that I take this as a job. I take it as a hobby. Even though yes, I can do it, I do it and I get paid, but it's still it is. And I'll probably say I took it seriously from the first day because I don't see why it wouldn't be serious if I had to go and look for money to go and record. So it's probably serious from the beginning.
No, some
I
people
don't think
like okay, let me say for me now, my first recording, I was in the room, then I this free beats now.
Yeah.
I just downloaded it. I was vibing to it.
Just messing around.
Dundee.com.
It was
making sense.
All those you will say what is
purchase these tracks today.
Those guys they go frustrate you. Purchase your.
I was like this thing is I can sing because I was in the choir. You understand? My mom and dad they are choristers. You understand? So I was in the choir. So you see, I vibed to this and I took my paper and pen. I wrote down. I said, "Let me go to the studio." It's not professional. You understand? Let me just go and
record
something. I gathered money. I went to the studio. I recorded, and it came out. I like it, but you know something about music. You have to play for somebody. Listen.
Exactly.
How you take B.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
You just need somebody to boost your morale at that point.
Like, it makes sense and all those kind of things. You understand now? So I was like, see, that time Omale was trending.
Okay.
I think it was during the COVID.
Yeah, that's like 2020
so
now. Yeah.
If Omale can trend when everybody is inside the house, up, then definitely I can become something too.
Yeah.
So I went to the studio, I recorded, and that was how my music started.
Mad.
So my music professionally now is wanting to be like someone like Omale. I want to be like these people.
Shout out to him though.
You understand?
Shout out to him.
Well, what was like your experience, like your first time recording? Because I know how mine was.
Going. You see my microphone, but everybody thinks singing is easy.
Yeah.
In front of you.
Your words are. I won't even say your words. It's like the first time I tried recording, like I was to start singing, and then it felt like my tongue just melted into my mouth.
Exactly.
And to sing, the words were not coming out.
Pressure.
So I feel like it's something that had to like take time. Like you have to. I think the first few times I tried recording were terrible. Because the song, in fact, I went to a studio to learn. I don't think I spent up to 1 month in that studio. I left because I went to learn, and then what the person will do is when they are mixing, they will call me to come and see and record. So one day I vexed and I said, okay, I'm going to sleep in the studio today. The man said, no problem. I recorded the song, and based on what I was seeing, I just added useless effects into it. And if I became a meme in my class then, because it was like I added like a very like the decay of the echo was so long that it spanned through a whole chorus. Like,
you were doing spiritual music now, so
calm down. At that point, I had transitioned into rap.
Okay.
Because that song was even a rap. I think it was an NF type beat.
And
I was just shouting.
Mad.
I was just shouting. So it was terrible. I think I still have that song today. It's haunting me because I uploaded it to Audiomack, and then somebody chatted me up and said that they wanted to help me put this song on Spotify. Then I didn't. All I was about was making the music, not anything about the marketing.
Did not care about distribution.
Exactly. So the person said they wanted. I said yes, no problem. And at that time, the hype of I've recorded a song.
My boss came and was now those kind of things.
You know, concern me.
As long as you prepared a song.
And then the person put the song on Spotify. I was like, yeah, my song. In fact, it even helped me to put my song my Spotify artist name when I was starting my own, when I was going to start uploading myself, because you have to have an artist name on Spotify. So that was what helped me. But now that song haunts me today because I lost contact with the people.
Mad.
I can't take that song off Spotify. Until today, it is still there. It haunts me. I've hidden it from me on Spotify that I can't see it. Let every other person see it, but I can't see it because I literally hate that song.
Which name were you using?
Same Disque Gusto. I've been Disque Gusto for like almost 10 years now.
Oh, this guy, they try you. I don't use like 4 names.
No.
I swear.
I had that battle with names.
Okay.
But I overcome it.
Abi?
Yeah.
Nice one. First, it was Mills for me. Yeah,
Mills?
Yeah, Mills. Yeah, very good now. So, on the second day, I started using Batman Mills. Normally, Batman Mills now, yeah. Normally, stuff for there again. I still go, I think I started using 3. I was not comfortable with that Batman Mills.
Yeah.
I used 3. All of a sudden, I still came back to the Mills again. Some of my guys still coming.
Actually, Mills sounds like a classic Nigerian artist name.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah, because then actually I was feeling this guy Cizamili. I don't know if you remember him.
I probably have a hint of who he
Hey,
is.
you don't forget Cizamili. Rotate.
I like the way you rotate or something.
No. He was on a jam with Wiz now. Cizamili was really, really popping at that time.
Yeah,
so
I lived a lot of my life.
I was actually feeling him. And then his other name is Batman Millie or something like that, if I can remember correctly. Yeah. So that was where I got that name.
You were his cover.
Yeah, exactly. Cover. I was not that original at that time. Yeah, so it was after some years of being in the music industry, learning and understanding that you have to be professional, original to your craft. You get. Yeah. That was where I decided that look, okay, this is the name I'm sticking to. This was when I decided to look, I'm using Tribe, and this is the name I'm using. Till that do us part.
Yeah, I think even using the name that your guys call you is like the beginning because I think from my experiences from long, the best way to promote yourself in music is from your guys.
Yeah, sure.
Exactly.
You stretch slowly to your community and slowly it begins to go. Even though we never reach there because we are still trying. We are going.
I feel like sometimes your guys go whine you.
Exactly.
I swear they go lie for you. They don't go tell you.
Your guys go lie for you. That's why you need to.
It's not like they actually want to lie to you, you get. They just don't want to hurt you. That's just the truth. At that moment, you get. And then you're actually looking for acceptance. You don't want to hear that, this your song not to do. You know, you actually want to hear that, guy, you bad.
But now, if you want to hear, if you look for acceptance now without the truth, no problem for you.
That was why I said you need to go back and learn.
Exactly.
That originality. Accept your sound for whatever it is. However it sounds, it's your sound. That's what you are trying to give out.
So, Milocity. Milocity.
Yeah.
You know, they would not know. It looks like all of us here. It was all your idea. I started it. You welcomed us into the fold. Yeah. So, like, how did this come about?
As I said, Milocity came as a result of so many things that I can't even start saying in this place because to cut, you understand, it's so many. But the most important thing about Milocity is just bringing artists, producers, like, let us come together and create something. It may be you, it may be I, it may be someone by your side. Let's all come together and create something. You understand? Something good, exactly.
So you are trying to like create a safe environment for artists. Or creative. Let's just put it creative now.
Nice. Like, it's because most artists now are thinking of record label deals and all those. And I don't. This in our age, we don't look in the direction of record label.
Yeah.
You have a lot to progress yourself.
So this in Milocity, you will come and you will work for yourself also. You understand?
Yeah.
You put in that effort. But the good part of it is that you will have, like, when you know something about, I thought about, let me use this word, solo artists. Most artists, maybe they have the money, but misuse of funds is another thing.
Exactly.
You can see an artist that have 2 million to promote his song.
Having the right people around,
even the right places to promote themselves.
Yes,
exactly.
But if you have the right people around you, the right places, people who have different ideas,
foresights,
and even the mindsets.
Surround
yourself with bright people and people
around you. So let's all these people come together and let's help ourselves create a very good and legendary music for like that can
Go
take
out
us
there.
where our dream or where
Can you break down the core objectives of Milocity?
the core objectives
Objectives.
of Milocity is this. Milocity is, as I said earlier on, coming together. So here in Milocity now, as an artist, we help you, we guide you, and we tell you do's and don'ts, and the right people to meet.
Sorry, please, I have to interrupt. When you say we help you, please, you need to be very clear. Before person go come cry for your shoulder, you don't understand. You just need to get exactly.
You. As we help you, you help yourself.
No, we work together.
Exactly.
It's working together.
It's just like
Okay, working
creating a
together.
part for you. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, it's creating a part, because even
exactly.
when you come, if your song or your voice is not sounding well, we will help you like shape your voice, your sound.
Yes.
If you need to, something you need to go and do like a voice training or something, of course you go back.
So there is no fee whatsoever. There's no fee
No,
whatsoever.
there's you have to pay. Music
Okay.
is not free. You cannot. Who does music for free? If TJ Moe charge you for music video now, you go on. So
Normally,
music video is even too far. If whether you want to go to a studio or you want to be on your own, it's not even free, because even if you are doing on your own, you have to buy your.
Just like you said, 3K in the wine you now. You get
As in,
so you have to struggle.
7K
Thousand.
don't wine me.
Exactly. So let's just get it straight.
You
You need to
money
understand.
for music.
Yeah.
You need money for music.
Of course,
Music is
a lot.
expensive.
Apart from even the production and this thing, you have promotion is something people underrate, and it's very important.
Very, very important.
For me, it's
like,
promotion before music. Gather your money.
Like,
Gather your money. Come before you enter studio. Say, I swear.
This song's why I want to use, but if I just think say promotion and all those things,
You go panic.
I would just say.
I'm sure you've heard about the budget Davido uses for his own promotion. I don't know. That's just like an example. I don't really know the exact figures, but we are talking about millions here.
Davido is a
Even for normal TikTok ad, bro, you go spend a lot.
Yes,
you go spend a lot.
And some people undermine. You know this thing, like when you want to start like for your like community or something.
Yeah.
People undermine like all these university TVs, like WhatsApp, status TVs, and all those things.
Yeah.
These are things that when you want to start as an artist, it's good to get in touch with those people, share your content with them, let them post it. Some of them charge as low as like 3, 5K, 10K. If you have like maybe like 3 to 5, in fact, as much universities as you can get, let them just hear. No matter how bad your listening is sounding to you or to people around you, try to make it good enough and share it to them to post on their listening. Small, you start to get small. Like before you know, you have like 50 monthly listeners, and it goes up from there.
Yeah, sure.
So it's that small, like
That's a wrap on our first episode.
where
Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Exactly.
We got a lot coming.
Lot more.
Until then, stay creative, stay active, and
Very
stay
active. Very
welcome to Milocity.
very welcome.